from the spring tournament. If anyone's watched that.
Actually, in the spring tournament, it was a little different because they were still running version 18, and the entire light world you had to free light cone. And our runners are underway.
Point.
And
well, let's see what's in that first chest, then.
The witty uncle was just a high. Okay, not as witty as we thought it was going to be. But the first chest, what do you think's going to be, guys? We have a piece of heart.
Yeah, lovely.
All right, so again, if you haven't watched standard mode in a while, we haven't run it. We haven't featured standard mode in a while. We still do our weekly race on Saturdays in standard mode. But we haven't featured it on stream in a while. By the way, shout out to our 4 runners that we're showing on stream today: Solski, Tairr, JCopes, and Kohrek. Now, I know Solski, Tairr, and Kohrek are all in the tournament, and JCopes4Life was in the secondary tournament. One benefit of standard mode, the uncle will always give you a sword in the start of the game. So you'll always have a sword. There's no swordless for 50 minutes like you might see in some open modes.
Yeah, no having to try to kill enemies with bombs or anything. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep, Tairr found a nice little bomb drop there from the guard, and so did JCopes4Life. So finding bomb drop is pretty...
they're all going to end up... Sorry, I was going to say, I think they're all going to end up with bombs before they get to the important part of the end of the escape, where they actually need the bombs.
Well, the bombs are a random drop. It's not like in open mode where you can pull trees or go right to the bushes to get them. They're hard to find in standard mode, and you need them if you want to get those 3 chests while doing escape.
Yeah, it's looking pretty likely like bombs will be found by everyone before we leave escape, so that's a good sign. And was that a moon pearl?
That was a moon pearl that first chest. So early moon pearl gives them, once they get into the dark world, they don't have to worry about looking for that anymore.
That's a big weight off of their backs.
And the sprites they're using, I know Solski is using, looks like a slightly different Link sprite. I know JCopes is using Sansa Link, and I know Kohrek is using the Will from Illusion of Gaia. Tairr, I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like a blonde ponytail.
I gotta say, I'm so happy that there's an Illusion of Gaia sprite. I would never have expected that in a million years. Yeah, that's really nice.
That's the sprite that I've been using lately in my races, and we found 3 pieces of heart already, so we're 1 away from getting another heart container for these guys.
Yeah, in open mode, I'd be worried that the last chest would give me a piece of heart, and then I would end up refilling my health, and I wouldn't be able to get a death warp at the end here. But obviously, that doesn't matter in normal. So.
Yeah, because you got to bring Zelda back. You can't really death warp with her. So we got confirmation that the sprite that Tairr is using actually was supposed to be Valera from the World of Warcraft series. Also played.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And there's your 4th heart piece. So they already have 4 heart containers right away.
See, exactly what I was saying. That would have been a pain in open mode.
Yeah. But now these guys are going to bring Zelda back. It's going to take a little while, but then again, they're going to find some more items in the sewers. Yeah, this is a path that you don't see in open mode at all, because in open mode, you either mirror out, save and quit, or take a death warp here to save time.
Yeah.
But you can't do that in this mode.
I mean, I'll say there should be standard races, just because it's kind of nice to see how people can optimize their time in this, the escape.
Yeah, usually the time you shoot for is 5 minutes 50 seconds. That's usually what you shoot for. 6 is a good number to shoot for if you're an intermediate player, and if you're getting like 6.5 is a decent time.
Right. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I'm happy if I get 6 minutes even.
Yeah, I struggle to get 6 minutes myself. So there's lots of players of different ranging of different ranging of talent in this race right now.
See, 427 entering was Tairr. He was not the first one, so.
Looks like that Kohrek has a slight lead at the moment. But of course, that means very little in Randomizer, because these guys will be taking different paths eventually. more bomb drops for these guys. 8 bomb drops at that point.
Oh, well, that'll be nice.
We knew that was going to be a key, or else you couldn't progress much further in this dungeon. We haven't seen the map yet, so the map will be in either of the 3 chests behind the bomb wall, or it will be in the sanctuary chest. And if you find the 3 items in the bomb wall, it's not the map, you can just skip that sanctuary chest and not open it, save a little time.
That's a good point. That's a pretty good pot kill on the rat there from Tairr. Brought him back into the lead, actually.
Slightly, let's see what's in these 3 chests. We have another piece of heart, the ice rod, and a map.
Oh, okay, so I guess the sanctuary chest has something.
Yep.
And all of them choosing, it looked like, to bomb the north wall to get out, save a little tiny bit of time.
Yeah, it saves a little bit of time, and if you have a lot of bombs, it definitely saves a little bit of time here.
Yeah.
So now it's time for the sanctuary chest, and here we will find another piece of heart. That's a lot of pieces of heart already in the seed.
Yeah, healthy.
Alright, now we're going to see the quick check. That was way too fast, Tairr. I'm sorry.
I couldn't catch it.
That. I thought I saw a pendant at... Here's a better one. You get the green pendant at Hera and crystals over at Eastern and Desert.
Thank you.
And it's 2 and 4, not the special crystals. So the special pendant at Hera, but not the special crystals at Eastern or Desert. Then we're going to see these guys enter the forest.
We're getting a bit of a split here.
Yeah, Tairr's skipping, checking the lumberjack. Meanwhile, the others are going to check it.
Yeah, he also skipped the tree pull. Yeah, yep. So here comes the
lumberjack. Has
lumberjack. Oh, did you see what it was?
There's another piece of heart for the lumberjack.
Oh, okay.
In the thieves' hideout, there was a blue boomerang.
Yeah, boomerang. Not a bad item in my opinion, but
in the early game, you use the stun enemies. There is a stun drop that's randomized in this game. It's usually a green rupee and vanilla, but it could be something good. So
yeah, exactly.
You might want to kill that enemy. If you get like a nice bomb or a 20 rupee, you start stunning enemies, kill them, and start farming items that way.
Yeah, imagine if the stun drop was 20 rupee.
Alright, now Tairr is going to...
Now it's the fun part where we get to see Blind's Hut.
Yeah, there's 5 items back here, 5 items in the well. Kakariko is just loaded with items, and we're going to see what's going on down here. We got a bottle, so we can immediately check the sick kid. Power gloves.
Yep, that's a good start.
Just a 50 rupee there. And another bottle, this time with red potion in it. And in the back, we're going to see a big
farming rupees. Yeah. Well, at least he has the bottle vendor necessity.
Yeah, he's all set to get ripped off by the bottle vendor.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, but finding the early bottle means they can check sick kid while they're here in the first run, not have to come back for him. Now we're into the well. 5 more items back here. There's the fire rod.
Wow. Easy fire rod. Good.
You get another piece of heart. That's the 7th, I believe, they've found. The blue mail and 300 rupees. So they're now good on rupees for now.
Yeah. I mean, this is almost ready for Sora already.
Bottle vendor, and not a total ripoff. You got a full heart container for that.
Yeah, I mean, not worth 100 rupees maybe, but
you're never disappointed to get a full heart container. I don't think.
Yeah, you're right.
Not if you're not going out of your way to get it.
Oh, tried the chicken clip. Didn't quite get the chicken clip there.
There's your 3rd bottle. Wow. So we got a lot of bottles, a lot of pieces of heart, and a lot of rods.
It's an interesting setup.
You're going to visit the sick kid.
Come on, Ocarina.
Nope, just 50 rupees, so we're going to come back with the flute later. Unless it's back here in the back of the tavern. This is the last place to check in the town of Kakariko, but that's just a bomb upgrade.
Yeah, nothing. Nada.
Alright, just 2 more things left to check while you're over here.
So Fire Rod, I think, is all they got out of Kakariko, wasn't it?
And they got blue mail. They got a few 3 bottles. Those are fine.
Sorry, I meant progression-wise.
Progression-wise, yeah, there's nothing really to get them to... oh, the power glove was there.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, good. Yeah, my bad.
And the
Race game has... Oh, just another big 20.
Right, so Kohrek's going to buy bombs, it looks like, yeah. And Tairr is going to probably head south. This is what do you see most of the runners do at this point, even though they're pretty much following the same path, just Tairr's a little bit ahead because he didn't check what's behind the lumberjacks.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you've reminded me of that, because I was wondering what gave him such an advantage time-wise. Yeah.
Another hard container sitting inside the dam.
It's been very dry. Let's see.
Well, Solski instead is going to go straight to...
oh, yeah.
Solski,
check the back of escape there.
No, you've been here already. Oh, he set up hula hand. That's what he's doing. Okay.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Solski's doing the hula hand room trick. So he's going to make sure he gets his rupees for Zora right away.
So he's putting a big gamble on Zora being useful, huh?
Yep. JCopes, meanwhile, he is not getting... He's going straight to race game, skipping the getting the information part.
Oh, that's not going to turn out well for him, is it?
Not quite. But it is a strategy that some people use, myself included.
I can understand why to do that, yeah. I mean, it is a gamble, let's say.
Tairr now taking out the mini Moldorms, gets another 8 bomb drops. So he's back to being good on bombs. He's going to use one to try to kill the last Moldorm and gets it done.
It will do it, yes. That's a good throw. It's a good throw.
There's your flute in a mini Moldorm cave.
There it is indeed.
And the Titansmiths. So we have Darkwood access now.
Don't see any reason for Agnems anymore. Just gonna say that.
There is a slight possibility if the hammer is in if the hammer is in the pyramid.
Yeah, all right, fair, that's a good point. Yeah. I mean, if they get flippers though, then that'll also cancel that.
Yeah, true. Well, not really, because you need to bring the bomb over to the pyramid, and the only way to get there if you don't have the hammer is through the Dark World portal.
Oh, you meant inside the... Oh, all right.
Yeah,
gotcha.
At the Pyramid Ferry.
All right, I see.
So Kohrek just got his flute and Titansmiths. Tairr is activating his flute. So let's see the swag ducks going on in chat, guys. Interesting to see, because with the Fire Rod... Sorry, not the Fire Rod. With the Titansmiths and the Moon Pearl, you can actually go to the Mire area right now if you really wanted to. Although I think...
I think I would try that.
No,
just to see what's in check. Oh, no, I mean, you can't check.
You can't check checkerboard, but you can check like the cave and see what you need to get into Mire. You can also... Tairr's going to do a quick map check here. We see... I saw the red pendant at Skull, and I saw a red crystal at T-Rock.
Yeah, it would just be a knowledge game.
But yeah, Tairr's going to go look around the Village of Outcasts here.
30 rupees gives us...
A bomb and a bomb.
Bombs. Bomb upgrades, yeah, sorry.
Kohrek is going to make the play to
he didn't.
Area.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt. It's that throw that you do to the hut with the breakable wall. Everyone goes for that, throwing the bomb from the side. And sometimes it just does not work out.
So Mire is the other special crystal. So the special crystals for the Pyramid Ferry are actually Mire and T-Rock. The other pendant is Pod.
Oh, okay.
And it looked like Bombos to get into Mire. Let's see what's in the mire shed. Kohrek's here pretty early. Solski's gonna make. There's a mirror in mire shed.
Oh my word! Mirror is excellent to find in mire shed. I mean, he could just go check checkerboard as well, and he can do check out desert. Shoot.
Yeah, definitely. Meanwhile, Tairr is heading into Thieves Town.
Might as well pick up those rupees from the desert ledge. Well, that's yeah. I think it's almost law that you have to check the first part of Thieves Town no matter what you're playing.
Well, you have to find a big key to progress, so yes.
Oh, yeah, I feel like there's always something in Thieves Town.
So, map on the torch means boots not required to complete desert. JCopes in Skullwoods, he's following the usual V27 logic that a lot of our players do in the tournament for open mode. It holds true also in standard, so I don't mind this play at all.
Yeah. I mean, the two items in here, one of them could be hammer, for all we know.
So many things going on, so many items to try to catch up on.
Yeah, there's 4 people in 4 different locations. It's incredible.
So Solski, he's gonna do a slight logic break here. He's gonna rob the key out of the backside before heading into desert. However, we know it's not gonna matter too much really because the map is on the torch, so it's not really a logic break here.
Oh yeah, good point.
There's the Quake medallion in desert.
Will that matter?
It might if Quake is needed to enter Turtle Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, JCopes found a lamp over in Skullwoods.
Was that both items out of Skullwoods? I failed to notice whether it was 2 items.
I think so because he could go complete the dungeon with the fire rod, but he is not. He is actually going straight back to Village of Outcasts.
He must have gotten both items out of there then.
And the other item in desert was Ether. So Ether had Quake. Desert had Ether and Quake.
Yeah, the emblem dungeon apparently.
Yeah, but we need Bombos though.
Yeah, the good one.
Yeah, the one that's slightly better than the other 2.
Have we seen Akana yet?
No, that was the first game to check. We see a big old heart container there.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I'm focused on the Thieves Town right here.
Yeah, let's see what's going on here. I don't know if Tairr's been counting chests. I know I haven't because I'm too busy looking at 4 screens.
Yeah, I understand.
Because he can't get the big chest just yet. He does have the hammer.
We're seeing the Dark Death Mountain play, looks like.
Kohrek's going to rescue the old man in the dark. We know the lamp is easily attainable if we just dip into Skullwoods.
Yeah.
Solski going over to Ice Rod Cave, and Tairr going into the battle against Blind. Being crushed by big objects is depressing.
I don't think I've seen that one. I gotta be perfectly honest.
Yeah, that's one of the newer ones they added in. I missed what the old man had. I hope the chat maybe saw something there.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I was focusing on Blind there.
Yeah, Tairr takes care of Blind very easily. He has a big 20. I think that might be it for dungeons. Solski's setting up the fake flipper over here to try to check out what's going on around Lake Hylia area. No, nothing on Top Web or inside Spectacle Rock.
Yeah, nothing in Spectacle. So I guess we're going to see a Hera play then.
Well, yeah, on Kohrek's side, yes, because he has the mirror, so he can immediately go straight to Hera. Hera is the green pendant and has 2 items in it.
Hobo had just $20. I think we saw that already, didn't we?
No, we did not. That was the first one.
Oh, okay.
Tairr doing the digging game. He's the first one to check that place out, and Kohrek the first one into Hera.
All right. No basement yet for Hera.
No, we can complete the dungeon at least. We'll see if we need to go in the basement for the lineup though.
Bombs. Whoop-de-doo. Race game has to be the most disappointing thing.
Yeah, especially if we dig up a lot. Solski did a little trick here called the Jesus Walk here. He has the Moon Pearl, so while in fake flipper state, you can enter the waterfall, then leave and go back in. You'll be walking on water.
Now, I'm not 100% certain on this. Maybe you can tell me. Will you still die if you get hit while you're in that state?
I believe so.
Oh, okay. Was that a mushroom? Or wait, what did I say? From the Stumpy?
Stumpy just had a bomb capacity increase.
Oh, I completely saw that wrong then.
However, the hammer is the Tower of Hera.
Oh my word!
In the big chest.
That's big.
Kohrek with the plays.
Oh, that's so good too. Easier to finish off the Moldorm with.
Let's see what Zora has for Solski. We see a big ripoff. Tairr going to hype
as
cave.
Per usual. Oh, here we go.
And
Come
a
on,
Master Sword right away.
Whoa, okay, that's a good start.
However, nothing else.
Bombs and arrows and still Master Sword. I mean, that's something.
Yeah, you definitely need that.
I don't know if I go as far to say hype, but it's good.
So Tairr is returning the blacksmith. He still doesn't have the mirror, so he's doing it the long way. Kohrek must have got both items out of Hera. I saw just a hammer. I didn't see what the other one was, but he's leaving.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't remember what the other item was, but I do remember him picking up another item. It's one of those things where... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, the old man just had a piece of heart. There, a piece of heart for Kohrek on the floating island. Tairr now making the play over to my area. He's going to get himself his magic mirror.
We're going to get to see what the Turtle Rock's entrance requirement is.
Yep, Kohrek's going to open Turtle Rock up. He can't go in yet because he doesn't have Canis Samaria. And it's Quake, so he can open it up right now. Here's the mirror for Tairr. JCopes takes care of blind. He's got his first crystal. Solski going to head into Hera too. We know this is definitely the right play because there's a pretty required item in here in the hammer.
Yeah, good. Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, I think that's the silver arrows that Kohrek just got in Super Money Cave.
What? Oh, okay, I couldn't read that. I couldn't tell if that was AG or 10, but
it looked like AG.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
It's a little blurry because it's low res 4-way, but yeah, the chat confirms it was in fact the silver arrows.
Ah, sweet.
We're going to check out Spiral Cave. It's the first one in here. Of course, without the boots, it kind of becomes Resin Sleeper Cave.
Yawn.
The only one that has a lamp is JCopes4Life. He found a lamp in Skullwoods.
I don't think anyone else has even touched Skullwoods.
Nope, not yet.
Yeah. Well, of the four.
Wow! The boots were in.
Oh my god! Of course.
Required resident sleeper.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, go figure. Why wouldn't it be boots?
So I know it's early, but I'm calling it right now. Kohrek has a pretty big lead.
I mean, I'll be honest. It seems like everyone else is checking stuff he's checked already, so I can see where you're coming from.
And the places he's checked have paid off. Well, Solski probably won't be too far behind because he has now got his hammer. He is now going to kill Moldor. JCopes going to get his Master Sword here. Well, it's in a Paradox Cave. Kohrek is opening. He hasn't. Up there's a hook shot in Paradox Cave.
Oh wow! I honestly thought there was going to be nothing in here, but hookshot is major. That is quite good.
With the hookshot, he's going to actually bomb jump, head back over to Turtle Rock, enter the Dark World, and finish off Hookshot Cave while you're here.
Yeah. So he's got, I'm sorry, 6 chests more that he can check now, I think. Is that right?
4 chests in Hookshot Cave.
And then he can also go down to the, or has he already? Yeah, he already did. Sorry, he already did that. Yeah, my bad. Of course, now he has to throw himself off the ledge. Oh no, he doesn't.
Then you got the hook shot. You're good to go for just getting all these items at once. And just finding the red meringue at the end.
Yeah.
Nothing
kind
really
of a
value.
bust. Yeah. And we're gonna get boots for Solski in a moment. He's really hot on the tail of Kohrek.
Kohrek might now be making a play over towards either Skullwoods or Thieves Town here.
I'd be kind of surprised if he didn't finish Skullwoods.
Yeah, you got the Master Sword, you got the Fire Rod. You could easily take care of this. He's gonna find his lamp in here.
Yeah. I hope. Forgive me for a second. I'll be back in 10 seconds. I apologize greatly.
So all 4 runners doing things that the other one has done already. Kohrek, we see he got his lamp. Solski is now about to get his hook shot. And JCopes finally making his way over to Mire Cave. He's finally going to be the last one of our 4 feature runners to get the mirror. And Kohrek gets grabbed by the Wallmaster there. Have to go back to the beginning of Skullwoods. But again, Kohrek's advantage here. He found the boots before anyone else, so he's going to be able to use the boots to fly through these 2 dungeons here. Tairr's going to be the last of the 4 to visit the old man, it looks like. JCopes the only one who did it with the lamp.
All right. Apologies again. Hopefully I didn't miss anything too important.
Not at all, because all our runners are at checking places one of the other 4 have already been to. So our chat right now, they're kind of trying to figure out what can possibly be on the pedestal with our pendant layout.
Oh boy!
And I think right now the one item that really control these runners would be the flippers. It could also be the Canis Mario very easily, but flippers are the one that I've seen the most, I believe. Bow cannot be on a pedestal because pod is the pendant.
Is flippers the only thing that could be the real pendant?
It could be
pedestal.
Bombos or Kane as well.
But we don't need Bombos, do we?
Yeah, we need Bombos to open the mire.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So Kohrek's doing some things that no one else has done yet. He's checking out the graveyard area. And Tairr's making his Hera play. He'll be happy to get his hammer, and then he'll check out everything else that's going on over here. Meanwhile, Solski with a little bit of a gamble here. He's logic breaking a little bit here to go through Spike Cave.
Yeah, he doesn't have... Well, is it just that you have to have the Brian or the cape? Or does it also allow for you to just have potion? Oh yeah, no, you have to have Brian's or cape.
The logic says this is behind Brian.
You should never take one damage, right?
Yeah. But all that just for a arrow capacity upgrade, so it was not worth it at all.
Yeah. Well, it was worth a shot. Can't blame him.
So let's see, it looks like Kohrek just completed looking around the north part of the Dark World. He is now going to head over to... he's going to finish off looking at Village of Outcasts. He hasn't checked here yet. So we'll do this and probably go into Thieves' Town after this. Solski going to be the third of our runners to visit Hype Cave. He'll get his Master Sword here.
Should be a welcome sight. I was about to ask if anyone had finished Blinds. Yeah, we have seen someone finish Blind.
Yeah.
There's not really anything in here, is there?
Thieves' Town? No, it did not have anything good in here. But yeah, the Thieves' Town was completed by both Tairr and JCopes.
I got sidetracked because I was trying to think of if there's anything that could be on pedestal, and running the numbers through my head kind of got me distracted.
Solski,
I think you already had it figured out, to be honest.
Solski going to go check out what's on the side of the pyramid here. If this is something important, it could be a huge play. This is a spot that a lot of people don't really go to right
This is going to be flippers, I'm telling you.
Nope, it's bombs.
Wow, dang it. I need to stop making random guesses.
It was blue, so you got that part right.
Pod play, I guess?
It looks like Solski's going to head over towards pod. He hasn't done the Eastern yet either, so he could also make the Eastern dip with the mirror if he doesn't find the bow in either one of them.
Oh yeah, that would be a good idea, I think.
Well, he's hoping to find a bow in one of these two places, so he doesn't come back.
I mean, I guess he might as well check whether it's bow locked to begin with.
I mean, it could easily be an item at least a bow. Oh, he's also goes another thing. He can cash in his green pendant here.
Oh shoot! Yeah.
And he hasn't been here yet, so he can open up the back. So this is all in one shot here. I didn't see what that was. That looked like the bow. Was that the bow?
I thought it... See, I couldn't tell what it was either. It looked like 10 arrows to me, but...
It looked really blurry, so... It was 10 arrows, okay. But they did find a cape behind Sahasrahla. So Solski the only one doing something new. He is going to go open up the Palace of Darkness. Now again, he doesn't have the lamp yet. He didn't go towards Skull Woods yet. So he'll have to deal some dark rooms.
Solski, I'm pretty sure is comfortable with dark rooms.
Yeah, I'm sure all four of these runners are.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point actually.
So Tairr getting his hook shot out of the Paradox Cave. The only one doing something new. I mean, Kohrek can open up the big chest in a pod.
Well, imagine if that's a big item. I mean, it's definitely an item, that's for sure.
But it's just a hard container.
Yeah, well.
But that will be something that's going to linger in the back of both Tairr and JCopes' mind.
Right. If they're lacking something later on, they're going to always be thinking, was it there? Was it there? I can't keep my eyes off of watching this pod play.
You know, that's the only place that we haven't
Pod
seen.
has got to have something.
Or Eastern. Those are the two places left that really have to be checked out. JCopes making his play into Harris, so he'll finally be able to be getting his hammer.
Yes.
Tairr gets his silver from Super Bunny Cave. I see the chat talking about Key Sanity. If you guys are interested in Key Sanity, stay tuned after this at 11 p.m. Eastern. There will be a Key Sanity version of this.
Yeah, enjoy figuring that one out, chat. I still think Key Sanity is a bit difficult, but that might just be me.
It takes some getting used to, that's for sure. Alright, so there's nothing in the right side dark rooms there for Solski. He's going to go check out the dark maze. This room's a little tough to do, but I'm sure he'll be able to pull it off.
At least he has a sword.
He found something. I didn't know what it was, though. It didn't pop up in the thing. Could have just been an arrow capacity upgrade or something like that.
I think we would see it if it wasn't anything that wasn't a dungeon item. Am I right? Or am I making that
Maybe it was
up?
the big key. There's 10 arrows. I saw the big key was on there, so... maybe it was the big key. I didn't see the big key yet. There's the Cane of Samaria. In the big chest in pod.
That dark walk was worth it. Worth it.
Tairr finally going to see that Aghanim is not required here.
What was it again? I can't remember.
It was a piece of heart.
Piece of heart, yeah.
Solski going to load up on potions here. He might gamble Turtle Rock at this point.
You think so?
It's definitely a possibility. I mean, he didn't check Eastern, so that's something that he might be a little worrisome about. But he is fluting right to one. He is taking this gamble.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Because look at it this way. He can complete the dungeon with what he has.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think you're 100% correct on that.
And if he finds the bow in here, which is a really very real possibility, it could be a huge play for him. Or the flippers. You see the flippers in here a lot as well.
I think this might put him at a very big advantage if Turtle Rock has something. Because I don't see anyone else going to Turtle Rock in the near future, to be honest.
Tairr gets his lamp finally.
Hammer Cave was nothing, I assume?
Yeah, it was just bombs.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be interesting when Solski enters Turtle Rock. This is a pretty big gamble on his part.
Yeah. I mean, I can see why, because it just seems like Turtle Rock always has something in it.
The only thing really he could check other than Turtle Rock that would make this a poor play is Eastern. He hasn't checked Eastern yet.
That's a good point. Yeah. Has anyone turned in purple chests?
I believe so. Yes.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't.
I missed it. Yeah. Gotta be more observant.
We are 40 minutes in, and we are going to see our first dive into Turtle Rock this early.
Yeah, that is quite early, isn't it?
First chest is a key, so technically not fire rod locked out of here, but the fire rod was so early it wouldn't matter too much.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say I'm glad that this wasn't a Turtle Rock with fire rod in it.
Yeah,
that's a really horrible thing to have to face. We're getting. Is this just a Turtle Rock check?
Yeah, JCopes doesn't have.
Yeah, he doesn't have the Cane of Samaria. So yeah.
Check it, see this Quake, open it because he already has Quake, and go about. Kohrek, the last one to visit Hype Cave, get his Master Sword. Oh, but we saw the Tempered Sword in Turtle Rock. That's a nice find for Solski.
Yeah. Especially considering having to fight enemies in here.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Especially Trinex goes down a lot quicker with Tempered as opposed to Master.
Absolutely.
And the bug catching net.
All right, well, Agnum confirmed. Oh, you're gonna walk right? No, just barely. You know, it doesn't matter how many times I see someone walk down those stairs next to the anti-fairy, I always think they're about to get hit. In Turtle Rock.
So Tairr going to go visit the waterfall cave, and Zora, he's not going to be happy with what he finds, though.
Yeah, unfortunate.
So at this point, it looks like Kohrek is going to make the play into pod himself, because I don't see anything else left to check on his side.
Yeah, that must be where he's going. I can't see where else he would be going at this point.
And we know it's the right play because the Cane of Samaria is deep in there.
Yeah, it was big chest, right? Yeah.
So we got a big chest. Solski finding the big key in its vanilla location in Turtle Rock. JCopes also going to make the play into pod, so we're going to have two runners in the same dungeon here.
All right, yeah. Has JCopes checked Shirashula yet?
Not yet. He's probably going to route this in.
They might be almost completely even then. Right on the money. Oh, checking where that green pin is, I guess.
Solski now going to check the ever-elusive Mimic Cave.
Yep, exactly right. Oh, what? Okay, I guess he hasn't checked Shirashula. Yeah. So they're not going to be even. It was so close, too. They were almost... They high-fived.
Yeah, they're still pretty close.
Mirror high-five.
Yeah, they're still close.
We're going to get to see the Mimic Cave item, which I always like.
How about a shield?
Yeah. Woo.
Hooray, protection.
Big chest has...
One big rupee.
Yes, the best rupee.
Only two of them in the game, and he found one of them.
It's hard not to take my eyes off of Solski's screen because
Yeah,
it does seem like everyone's doing stuff we've seen before.
Exactly. So Solski's the one we're trying to focus a little bit on to try to get some more information.
Although I do have to see what the purple chest is because I missed it both times before. Big old 20. That's nice. I knew it was useless, but I didn't know what it was.
Also having to do this room in the dark. He's still the only one that doesn't have a lamp yet.
Yeah, because he never went to Skullwoods, huh?
And also very interesting, none of the other 3 runners completed Skullwoods while they were there. I mean, it is only a pendant, so they don't really need to do it. And I think they found both their items, so they didn't really need to go that far.
Yeah, it makes sense. Nice dash all the way off the edge there.
Oh, hey, type F to pay your respects.
I like it.
Tairr gonna go cash his green pendant as well. And here's the ever popular laser bridge. We find the book.
Oh, a book. That's complicated. Oh, yeah, a couple sword slashes.
Yeah, he's like, oh, great, fetch quest.
Oh. Why did you have to give me the book?
Ooh, takes an unfortunate fall trying to deal with this enemy there.
Put a block behind him somehow. That's interesting.
I mean,
I've never.
Oh, there's Vamos. There's your entrance into Mire. So he's going nuts.
More slashes. Oh, well, lots of
things. He now knows because that shows that you needed to go into Turtle Rock before you could ever think about doing Misery Mire.
Yeah, it's like here's the big runaround. Enjoy that.
So required early Turtle Rock in this seed, at least before having to do Mire or checking books, the book stuff.
I mean, if he knew, he would be happy by the fact that he's got this set up in a very advantageous position for himself there.
Kohrek gets his cane. JCopes also, all the other 3 runners all in pod right now. But JCope, Solski about to enter Trinex. And no,
let's see how smooth this goes.
This is going to be Solski's first crystal. It's Turtle Rock.
I mean, there was no way he was going to get 1 cycle, or 0 cycle, I mean, but that was still an amazingly well done 1 round.
Yeah, I'm sure when he started the seed, he didn't expect his first crystal to be Turtle Rock. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you don't. No one expects their first crystal to be Turtle Rock. Absolutely.
And he's going crazy about it. You know, Kohrek, he's checking something we haven't checked yet: Eastern Palace.
Oh,
and he fights Tempered Sword in there too. So we now know the locations of all 4 swords.
I guess we can assume that Solski's going to find his butter then, I guess.
The only way he won't is if he's in go mode before ever going into Eastern, but he'll still check that chest because of the big key. So yeah, all four of these runners will have butter sword. And I could only imagine, I'm pretty sure every runner in this race will have butter sword because of where all the swords were.
Yeah, none of them are anywhere that you would stop checking because you're in go mode. So, yeah.
The only one you wouldn't check is Hype Cave, and all of our runners are going to check Hype Cave.
Yeah, yeah, just the item quantity. Should be interesting, or not.
Single arrow?
I mean, personally, I like it.
Everybody loves a single arrow. It might have been just a few arrows. It was. The chat's going crazy now.
Good.
All right.
I would be disappointing if chat didn't care about that.
All right, we're going to see our dip into the Misery Mire, and we're going to get ourselves a dead bird, unfortunately.
Yeah, no ether for Misery, so. Re-roll the seed, I think.
Nah, not quite. I believe we saw the shovel get picked up. The chat's saying shovel.
Terribly sorry. Shovel where?
I'm assuming it's Eastern Palace. Yeah, Kohrek found an Eastern Palace. All right, shovel in Eastern Palace.
Yeah, forgive me. I wasn't really watching the Eastern Palace play. I should have been, because there was stuff we had not seen yet there.
Yeah. But
And
that's
shovel is delayed dissatisfaction. That's all that is.
Yeah, imagine if the bow is at the dig spot.
Oh my god. Yeah, now that you say that, oh wow. I didn't even think about that.
He's going straight into the cash that shovel.
Yeah. Now I'm only watching for that shovel. What's it gonna be?
Tairr. I think he forgot the big key the first time through, so he finally gets his way into getting that cane somewhere. Yeah, Tairr did the bomb yump there, the hammer yump from the NMG strats.
Oh well. I got too excited for that.
What was it? I missed it.
Oh, just money.
Oh, it was the bow on the shovel? It was. The bow was the shovel
the
spot.
bow?
Oh my lord.
Are you serious? It
That's
was
what
the bow.
Yeah,
Why did it look like a red rupee? I'd like, okay, I was trying to pretend like it was just money.
So required Eastern double dip confirmed, and none of these runners did the early Eastern dip.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You called that too. You called it. You called shovel would be bow. You called it.
Commentator's curse. Let's see you guys.
That's yeah. Well done, dude. I can't believe you called that. Well, that puts a spin on this. And I accidentally said it was I legitimately thought it was money when I saw it. I'm gonna be honest. Picked it up too quick.
Tairr finds his shovel. He's gonna be like, yeah. Let's see his reaction to it when he finds the bow at the dig spot. So this is actually gonna come back and hurt Solski, because remember, he did not check Eastern after he dipped in the pod.
Yeah, for sure. Like this turned the game on its head right now.
Yeah, he took that Cane of Samaria hint and decided to run to Turtle Rock and Meyer first. So it's very interesting. JCopes is now in Turtle Rock himself. He did not go in. He did the same thing Solski did. He went into pod, got the cane, and let that take him to Turtle Rock.
I mean, that seems like, in my mind, the legitimately correct play. Like, why wouldn't you do that? It seems like it's leading you to do that, basically. I mean, to find the shuffle in Eastern and then dig up a bow, that's ridiculous. I mean, it isn't, but in my mind it is.
Oh, it is ridiculous. It's definitely trolly. I don't know how many items we found in Meyer yet. But I'm assuming it's only just the one, and Vitreous is going to have the last item. Kohrek gets his Eastern Palace crystal, so he's now sitting on 2 crystals. And Tairr found a shovel, but he's going to Turtle Rock first.
Oh, that's a shame. I mean, I guess it's not a problem, though. Because as long as he checks the shovel afterwards.
Well, you need to go to Turtle Rock before you do Meyer anyway, so it's not like it's going to cost too much.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I like that shot over to stun the squirrel and then to hook onto the rock.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool looking.
Alright, so Tairr going into...
it looks like Solski's having a little bit of a problem placing the block.
Oh, yeah, he still hasn't a lamp yet. Oh, man, this is a...
There we go, he got it.
Yeah, but he's not out in the clear just yet. He got rid of the toughest room, but there's still some tough rooms coming up. He does have 3 blue potions, though. Well, maybe just down to 2. I think he used one at the Turtle Rock.
Yeah, I think, yeah, he's not taking any chances. So Kohrek has taken care of Eastern Palace. I
don't know if he took care of Pod. I didn't see him take care of Pod.
I don't recall if he went into pod. I'm going to be honest with you.
He went into pod, but he didn't complete it, I don't think.
Well, yeah, sorry, I meant finish pod.
Right, when did you complete pod? Oh, it's a pendant. That's why I did it.
Yeah.
I'm new at this, guys. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm the one who's new at this.
It just escaped me.
Don't make me
Thank you, guys. Tairr gets but a sword. And Solski is now into the Victories fight. And I don't know if he'll be the only one to do it without the bow. But he's doing it without the bow because he doesn't have the bow yet.
I just don't know why he didn't turn on the cape to begin with.
Yeah, you have a few hearts to spare.
Oh, he just wants to finish off Victorious with his sword, that's why. Yeah, makes sense. Ran out of magic exactly when he was done. So now I feel dumb because he was absolutely correct in the way he did that.
Kohrek gets his butter sword as well.
And Tairr gets his all-important bug net.
All important. Alright, now let's see what Solski's next play is. Because we know he needs to go into Eastern.
Yeah, I wonder how long it'll be until Solski makes that Eastern play. I know the only reason he's not going there is because he doesn't have the bow.
Yeah. But of course we know he needs to go there just to find the item that's needed to find the bow.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's going to complete Desert while he's here. I don't blame him one bit. Just get out of the way. It is a crystal.
Yeah, I mean, progress. Absolutely.
So one reason why I think maybe you complete pod anyway, we still haven't found the flippers yet. There's not that many places left the flippers can be. Except the pedestal.
Well, there's... You'll have to correct me if I did not see any of this. Have they checked things such as Bonk Rocks or King's Tomb? Or...
Yes, those were checked.
Oh, okay. See, that's my bad. I was too busy watching the wrong racers not check that.
I'm trying to think. I don't recall anything else really that could possibly... Because they can't be in Ice Palace. Even though they can go to Ice Palace without them, it can't be in there. So, I think, personally, we're looking at it could be Bombos Tablet. I don't think we've checked that yet. It could be Catfish. We haven't checked that yet.
Yeah, no one's checked Catfish. That's a good point.
It could be... Ooh, it could be Pyramid Fairy. Turtle Rock and Mushroom-Mire are the two crystals. And
oh, wow.
Solski has them. He can open up Pyramid Fairy at this point.
All right. I'm just going to say what I'm hoping for, personally. I'm hoping it's Pyramid Fairy. No, yeah.
Pyramid Fairy would be rough. I mean, I'm pretty sure these runners are going to take the knowledge that they have of this game and the progression, and they're going to do Turtle Rock and then Mire back-to-back, I'm pretty sure. But it looks like Solski's next play is, in fact, going to be Pyramid Fairy.
Yeah, right. Directly to Pyramid Fairy. What else could he be doing? I can't think of anything else he could be doing right now. So.
No, not at all.
Gotta be that.
The only other thing that maybe he'll check is Bombos Tablet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. It could also be the Bombos Tablet.
And
yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, he's doing Bombos Tablet first.
Yep, Bombos Tablet, yeah.
Now remember, he's also looking for the bow, so he doesn't know what he'll find. If he finds the flippers, he's going to get baited pretty hard because he's going to full clear both swamp and ice.
Oh my god, you're right.
So for his sake, we're hoping that he doesn't find the flippers anywhere, but pretty sure he's going to end up finding them.
Yeah, I mean, best luck for him would be that he finds flippers but decides to do Eastern anyway. But we'll find out here.
Yep, no, Bombos is just 20.
Oh well.
Alright, Tairr's about to get his Bombos medallion. JCopes about to do his spiral cave. I mean, spike cave. Yeah, I think the next stop for Solski will be Pyramid Fairy. He's going straight up to the bomb shop.
Tairr almost had a perfect laser bridge. There's the bomb.
That's still very good.
Yeah. Yeah, way better than I can do, that's for sure.
So we are an hour in, and for our knowledge, all we need to find are the flippers.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it?
However, Solski needs...
Sorry.
Solski needs to find the bow, which we know is shovel blocked, and the shovel is in Eastern Palace. Yeah, figure that troll out.
I think there literally cannot be any other required item that we don't know of except flippers.
Yeah, that's 100% correct. I can tell you that right now. Solski doesn't have the lamp yet either, but he had no problem with any of the dark rooms. Alright, so let's see. Does Pyramid Fairy have the flippers?
I mean, it's pretty cool to watch Solski because he is such in a different place from everyone else. Oh my god!
He found a powder.
Yeah. Oh dear word. Oh jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh. Is he gonna go check Bat? You think?
Yeah, he's probably going to.
Was that flip? No, never mind. No. Forgive me.
Kohrek doing the swag, cane strats to get through that room.
So I guess he's checking stuff we've already seen then, because he's talking about he's doing what I was just talking about earlier, and I missed. I would be really happy if I saw flippers at Bat. But I'm just putting that out there.
The chat wants the mushroom to be at the Bat. Because they want all the fetch quests to be required.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm on chat's side on that one. I would like to see mushroom at Bat, and just let's see how long we can drag it out. This is very exciting right now. I just feel like Bat's got to be so. He's gonna do it from the Dark World side. Makes sense.
Well, Solski might dip into he might finally dip into Skullwoods here.
Oh yeah, he get his lantern. Oh,
finally! After he completed all the dark rooms.
He doesn't need it anymore.
Well, yeah. He can still use it for the Eastern dark rooms.
Oh yeah, fair point. Did he mean to fall in there? I couldn't tell. Okay.
Yeah, you fall in there to go through the ledge.
I'm so used to people trying to work Skullwoods backwards.
And Tairr, again, not checking the shovel spot. He's going into Mire first.
Ah, dear.
I mean, it's not going to cost him too much, just that he won't have the bow for Vitreous. Whereas...
I'm just hoping that he does remember to check it at some point. Because I'll be honest with you, if I had shovel for a long time, and I just kept seeing Ocarina there, or Flute there, then I would just forget that I had the shovel at some point.
One other thing Solski might do while he's checking this out is he might check the pedestal. So we might find out if the flippers are there.
Man, don't get me that excited. That's
Come on, get excited.
Yeah, I mean, how brilliant would that be? Nope, bumpered yourself off into the pit.
He tried to skip ahead and said he has some choice slashes for that bumper. He's not going to go check.
Oh, he's backing out.
Yeah, he found both items, so he's like, nope, I'm good here.
Yeah, that, I mean, makes sense. We're not yet going to know if that pedestal has anything.
Well, the only thing left is checking that powder spot.
Yeah. Which he just picked up, so it's still got to be fresh in his memory at this point.
If it's not at the powder spot, I think it has to be the pedestal.
You think that's it?
Now, Solski doesn't know that yet, but we might know. Or could be still catfish, I guess.
Oh man, all three of those ideas that you just presented are all trolly. But is that really the only three options?
I think so.
I'm gonna take your word for it. Yeah.
Kohrek
Those
now
are incredible.
Kohrek also now going into the Misery Mire. Now he has the added benefit. He's got bow and silvers already, so his victory's fight will be a lot easier than anyone else's.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, it'll be a freebie. I think we're gonna get to see a bat check.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Solski's in that way.
Oh, he never checked C shape? Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
I guess not.
Tairr taking a death.
Oh, that's an unfortunate death.
Solski hasn't even been in Thieves Town yet. This is his first time in Village of Outcasts altogether.
Oh yeah, he's done nothing here. Literally nothing. That shows how much I've been paying attention.
Well, we've been watching everyone else do it. That's how he has such a huge lead on the other two dungeons, because he didn't.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well, this might give everyone a chance to get some time back on him then, if he does Thieves Town.
Well, we know Kohrek has a comfortable lead at this point. Even though he has, because he has bow and he's completed his turn already. Of course, if the pedestal is required for those slippers, all hands are on deck. Everything is on the table.
Yeah, I got so focused on the pedestal concept that I was just thinking Solski was in the lead because I was thinking he was going to check pedestal. And I lost track of who was actually in the lead, quote unquote.
I mean, Solski had the lead until we found out where the bow was.
Yeah, yeah, that bow, so tricky bow. Yeah, and here's that Thieves Town play by Solski.
So now, once again, these forerunners are in places the others won't been in.
Yeah, we're not going to see any new information for a little bit yet. I'm liking the fact that it's no huge disparity in any case.
Oh no!
I mean, the bow is a decent disparity, but it's not game breaking. Because Solski could go into Eastern at any time. Like, he could do it right after this. So.
Yeah. Well, both Solski and JCopes have to make the play back into Eastern. Neither one of them has dug it out yet. No pun intended that the shovel's needed. Tairr has to just check the shovel spot.
Sorry, I like the pun, so I couldn't help but laugh. So.
I'm sorry, I just gotta call a spade a spade.
Aw, man, made a double pun. What am I supposed to do with that?
So let's see where JCopes' next play is going to be. It is... He's going to Ice Rock Cave. He hasn't checked it yet. Okay.
I mean, at this point, you can't blame him.
I mean, yeah, you gotta check all these spots looking for what you need.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, in his mind, he said, "All right, I'm only 2 items away from go mode, but I can't get any more dungeons."
I think he's gonna be relieved when he finds that this is nothing, because he might, if it was something that was actually pertinent, he might have thought, that means everyone else found it except me. So.
I mean, you always think that when you play the game.
Yeah, that's true.
So what Kohrek did, he didn't do the right side of Mire. He killed Victories first, and now he's going to do the right side looking for our last item.
Yeah, I've seen that quite a bit lately. And I'll be honest with you, I personally feel like I have to full clear Mire when I do Mire, just because of that first couple of rooms. Like, if I'm still hunting for items, I mean.
Actually, it wasn't the right side. It was the long cutscene chest.
Yeah. So right. He just has to do the top room here and then the big chest, doesn't he?
I'm not sure. I mean, I think Tairr already full cleared it, so.
Oh, Kohrek. I'm sorry. I thought we're.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Kohrek
think
we
he
gotta
has
look
the
on.
big chest and. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and he has the lattice bridge chest as well. Yeah.
Alright, well, Kohrek's just looking for more items here. Well, JCopes, he went to Hobo. He faked Flipper, obviously. So, let's see if he gambles. Because he's looking for the bow. He might gamble Ice Palace at this point.
I mean, it's kind of interesting to me that he's fake flippering at all, considering. Am I wrong, or is. Oh, no, because he's still looking for the bow. Yeah, sorry, you just said that. Yeah. So, yeah, it makes sense that he's fake flippering then.
Yeah, the only one who has the bow is Kohrek. I think what Kohrek was doing, he wanted to check everything else except the Vanellope key chest because he doesn't want to see their cutscene. Meanwhile, we know that's the last item, and it's only going to be a heart container.
And the only person... Is Tairr the only person that's actually delved into Eastern then?
No,
To get
Kohrek
that.
has.
And he didn't get the shovel out of it?
Kohrek got the shovel and the bow. Tairr has just.
Oh,
the
no,
shovel.
I'm sorry. The only other person. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I meant. The only
The
other person who's gone into Eastern was
Yeah,
Tairr,
the
but he
other
never
two
dug up the bow.
So I think
I'll phrase
Tairr.
that now.
Yeah, Tairr was able to use the butter sword to take care of Vitreous, whereas, like I said, Kohrek used the silver arrows, so his was easy. Tairr was still easier than the other two because he has butter sword.
I mean, still pretty easy. Vitreous, not as nearly as quick as the Silvers, but
Yeah, but definitely easier than using the temper sword.
yeah, absolutely.
All right, so Kohrek and Tairr. If Tairr goes against his bow right now, he and Kohrek are pretty much tied at this point.
How long do you think it's going to be until Tairr tries to check that dig spot?
I think he's going to go down personally.
Really? I see. I feel like you just called it, and it's going to literally be right this very second. Let's see if he goes to a 5-4.
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Did
Or-
you just call it? Did you?
No.
Oh no, he's going west. He's going south. Oh dear.
Pyramid Fairy. Or he's figuring out which path to take. What's going to be Bombo's Pyramid Fairy? It looks like. So Solski is in the area where he has the powder. We need to see what Magic Bat has. We'll find out. JCopes also going to go check the Bombo's tableau logs here.
I'm excited about the bat.
One thing that's interesting on Tairr's side, though, because there was a moment from hold on a second, we got our Magic Bat check, guys. All right, this is one of the very few places where those flippers can be. Let's see.
Yeah, but this is really exciting.
Does
Come on, will it be? And
flippers?
no, there they are. Yes.
So once Kohrek.
Oh my God! But when
So,
will Solski go to Eastern?
I just want to point something out, though. So look what the logic wanted you to do. Not only do
Okay.
they want you to go into Eastern twice to get the shovel, just to get the bow, they also want you to complete Turtle Rock, then Mire, then go to the Pyramid Fairy to get the powder, then go to Batcave to get the flippers.
That is a nice run around.
Nice
I like that.
logic game.
Yeah, excellent work. I mean, that's brilliant.
Who made this plan, though?
It's good stuff.
All right, so us, the commentators.
Also, I just want to point out that you called flippers at bat as well.
I mean,
think.
I just said wearing could be possibly be. Yes,
It was all I'm saying is it was the first thing you said where it would.
So Tairr got his bow. If he goes to Pyramid Fairy right now, and he might be heading there now because he went back to the Dark Worlds, he could be the first one of these four to go mode. And it looks like he's doing that now. This will be
maybe.
Tairr will take a huge lead right here if he goes and gets it now, and I think he is.
We'll see if he goes south here.
No, he's
Oh,
going.
I mean, sorry, he doesn't have to go south. I mean, just go straight in. Yeah, he's obviously doing Pyramid Fairy. So, yep, you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. He's going to take the lead. So
I wouldn't say the lead just yet, but he will be the first one in go mode. If Kohrek does... He needs to go do the same thing Tairr's doing right now. So Tairr and Kohrek are going to be pretty close. It looks like Kohrek's going to do the same thing as well.
This is actually pretty good close.
Yeah. Tairr and Kohrek are very close right now. These two are going to have a really good race coming down the end of this game. It all depends on once they get the powder, if they immediately go to the bat and check it.
You know, when I was a kid, I never would have thought that you could hook shot somewhere and then use boots.
That's well, that's a Japanese 1.0 only glitch.
Oh yeah, well, that would make sense. I did never think of that then.
I was going to point out also, Solski with the flippers doesn't have the shovel or bow yet. He's going to full clear swamp and ice before checking out Eastern. So have to pay your respects for Solski, because this is not going to end well for him. Oh, wait a minute. Tairr is not taking the powder right away. He is going to catfish first.
Buys time to make it even up.
Well, Kohrek's already ahead because he has Eastern done. But Kohrek might very well make the same catfish play because you're already here. So you might as well do this now and then come back later. So this play makes sense.
Half magic. It's going to be half magic.
You say it's going to be half magic. I don't think so. I think half magic's going to be Ganon's Tower. Ganon Burner. 50 rupees.
Oh well. Couldn't be right about anything, could I? Oh
right.
Well.
So I'm assuming at this point Tairr will flute straight up. Or
just dodge the bird.
Just duck altogether. Alright. He's going to eventually flute the 3. He's going to call the creeper.
Oh yeah, let's get some good. I mean,
do that all the time.
It's not often we get to hear this tune, so enjoy it while it lasts.
Oh, I do it all the time, just because I do the same routing that Tairr just did. But yeah, here we go, guys.
Well, I mean, he's making the absolute correct move, so good on him.
Kohrek, meanwhile, he didn't check Zora yet, so he's doing all this now. But Tairr presses the button, activates the magic powder, gets the magic bat, and with the power of the magic bat, he is blessed with the flippers, and is thus blessed with go mode. So Tairr being the first one into go mode, 1 hour and 18 minutes in. Now he's going to be able to fly through both ice and swamp and Eastern at this point. He'll probably do Eastern first because it's probably the easiest of the ones. Nope, he's going to do ice first.
Yeah, I guess he's going ice first. Yeah, I was on your side. I thought it was definitely going to be Eastern first, but yeah, looks like ice.
Now, ice and swamp are the 2 dungeons that you gain the most speed on if you do them while you're in go mode. By the way, the entire time Solski's been going through swamp, I haven't really been paying attention.
No, the only... Alright, I mean, this is me nitpicking here, but I feel like you should do Eastern first because you can do swamp and then swing into ice. It's like 2 screens over, practically.
True.
That's just a thought.
There's the red mail in the Swamp Palace. And that's one chest that they might check, but I doubt it. Because these runners have everything they need. They have the silver arrows, they have the butter sword. They are good, so they're probably not going to open that many chests at all. Yeah, Tairr's not even bothering with any chests.
Yeah, he's playing in go mode, so it's going to be difficult not to take my eyes off of just the execution Tairr's going to make through these go mode palaces.
Kohrek gets his flippers. He's in go mode. He is about a minute and 10 seconds behind Tairr.
That's not a... Yeah, that's excellent.
Yeah, these 2 are going to have a really good race from here.
What's going to be his move?
Oh, but remember one thing. Kohrek, he completed Eastern already, so he's ahead.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to do Swamp.
Oh, dear, he's going to go Swamp. Oh, excellent. Oh, see, this is fun now. I mean, not that it wasn't before. I'm just, it's more fun even.
Oh yeah. Oh, cold stare. And Argus had the big key, so Solski's gonna dive back into swamp.
Yeah, poor Solski. Feels bad, man.
All right, so one big thing, Tairr did get the bomb jump on the first try. That's one way he might be able to catch up with Kohrek if Kohrek struggles a little bit with it. And Tairr's execution, as you can see here, is
the good
phenomenal.
double bomb penguin kill. Yeah, love that.
And Solski's confused. He's going to dip it to ice, and he's going to full clear it. Meanwhile, JCopes, he found the powder. He is now getting his flippers too, so he's going to be in the same boat as Solski. He's going to be woefully behind without the bow.
Well, I mean, they're both good. JCopes and Solski hurting without that bow knowledge. I don't know why I said knowledge.
Alright, so Tairr is about to go into the cold stare fight.
Look how fast that was.
Yeah.
Makes Ice Palace look like a trick.
When you see the No Major Glitches runners, you see what they can do to Ice Palace. It is absolutely disgusting how good they are.
Is he gonna keep them in the corner?
Oh, yeah.
Keep them in the corner? Kept them in the corner.
Buttersword is... Oh, no.
Easy peasy.
Solski found the mushroom in Ice Palace.
Oh, that's just gonna lead him on another bad rendezvous. Ugh. If only there was something that would make him think Eastern.
There's not much that maybe there will be.
I can totally see his line of thinking, too. It completely makes sense. So, I know it's probably, like, bad manners to say this, but it still looks like Tairr is in a pretty advantageous position. As now he's going to complete Swamp in go mode. No cares.
Like I said, the only difference really is that Tairr still has to complete Eastern, Kohrek does not. Kohrek's already done with Eastern. So once these two converge at Ganon's Tower,
you're right.
I think Kohrek's going to have a slight lead when they get to Ganon's Tower, but it's Tairr's execution, I believe, is slightly better. He might catch up.
I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, there we are.
Remember, Kohrek found the bow way before any of the other runners. Well, just Tairr, because Tairr's the only one who found it. Okay, so what Tairr did earlier, he got rid of his shield. He does this a lot because he wants to save. With the shield gone, he actually saves like very, very few frames as he goes through the game. It reduces the lag by a little bit. So it actually
I did not know that.
It's something that he does a lot. He gets rid of his shield to reduce lag.
Genuinely never knew that. New knowledge. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, it's it's not like I'm a good enough player to where a few frames actually matter, but that's still good to know.
Yeah, I'd rather have the shield to block the projectiles, but Tairr, he just says, nope, I want to go fast, I want to reduce lag.
I personally hate the shield, so I'm just glad that I'm glad that there's not much point to it. That's my opinion. No one hate me for that.
Alright, so Kohrek's about to head into Ice Palace. This will be his last.
I mean, how long will it take for Tairr to catch up to Kohrek, do you think?
Well, I think I'm not 100% sure. I think think Eastern usually takes about 2 minutes when you're in go mode, so I would say he's about a minute behind.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. So I think this could be pretty tight.
It will be. It'll be very hyped to watch these two go through Ganon's Tower.
I mean, that big key could just be the entirety of this race at this point.
Tairr skipping the red mail, which I figured he would do. He's not.
Yeah, I mean, who cares? Red mail. Ugh.
I mean, we know it's there. He doesn't know where it is. He just doesn't care. He just wants to kill all.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think even if he did know where it was, he'd still skip it. Time to win. That's all it is. That's all the time that's left. Pretty standard Argus.
All right, here's one thing that is going to be changed to Tairr and Kohrek. Let's see if Kohrek can get first try on this bomb jump as well.
Okay, yeah, good point. It looks like it. It looks good.
Oh no!
Oh no! Well, it looked good to me. No, I was wrong. Oh dear. No, my God.
Like I said, this is something that perfect execution. This is pretty tough. Kohrek is struggling a little bit with, and pressure might be getting to him. He's getting a little frustrated here.
No one say commentary is curse, because that's a lie. All right, this looks good. That looks good.
He gets it.
Thank Christ. I was a little bit scared, to be honest.
Tairr's next stop should be Eastern Palace. Yep, he's 5. So let's see what'll be faster. Tairr getting through Eastern, just entering it, or Kohrek going through Ice, being already halfway through it.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know, because I think it's about, like you said, about 2 minutes to finish Eastern from this point where he is now. And it's going to be about a minute for
I think Kohrek's about a minute
to finish Ice. So.
Now Tairr's been here already, so he doesn't worry about opening any more chests. He is going straight to the back.
I think Kohrek's gonna be about a minute and a half ahead, I would say. We'll find out. We'll take down the time when they enter Ganon's Tower. Oh, I forgot that there's supposed to be something else about Ganon's Tower, but I don't know if that's a thing.
Kohrek taking care of close there pretty easily using the butter sword here. And let's see. So he finishes Cold Stare, gets the crystal at 128.20. Let's see when Tairr gets his crystal.
Good point. Yeah, 28.20.
You know, Solski, opening all his chests, he found a mirror shield. And he's about to check the mushroom.
Oh, missed the second arrow. Oh, that's not nice.
Alright, and Kohrek's going up. We're not going to use the usual bot that we use for the tournament, but we're still going to play the game. Coming up in Ganon's Tower, there will be 22 possible chests that the big key can...
Sorry, 29.18, just so you know.
Oh, to 29.18, so literally 1 minute. Okay. So, Kohrek's going up towards Ganon's Tower. There are 22 chests that the big key can be in. Put in your guesses to try and figure out which chest the big key will be in. Mr. Meteor, what do you say will have the big key?
I'm going to say the right side and on the second chest, the one on the right. It's going to be chest 2, basically.
So you're guessing right side, right chest.
Yeah, right side, right chest. Yeah.
Okay. I usually guess
very early. Very early.
Lately, I've been guessing chest 20, which, if you do a normal routing, it'll be the second chest behind Ice Armors. Or the third chest on the right side of Games Tower, depending on how you route.
Okay, well, if you get to choose two, then I'm choosing two, both of the right side ones.
I'm choosing numbers. You chose number 2. You're number 2. I locked in number 20. Oh, there you go.
All right. No, I'm only kidding.
All right, so
I'm literally choosing the second chest they open.
All right. Kohrek is entering Games Tower at 1:30:30. See, he went right side first, so that was actually the first chest. But they're both big 20s.
Ah, darn.
Up, Solski. Is he finally going to go into Eastern Palace? Yes.
Yep, looks like it. Yeah.
Up. Bob got killed. I guess a small. I didn't see what was on the torch, but I'm assuming it was a small key. Yeah, it was definitely a small key. Small key on the torch, rip Bob. And Tairr is about 50 seconds behind, so these two runners very close.
Man, Solski's gonna kick himself. Or kick the game. He's gonna kick something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunate.
Still no big key for Kohrek. We are 7 chests in.
Yeah. I like the bigger numbers. Let's hope we get to double digits. Now that I've lost the game, anyway.
Oh, I just lost the game.
You know where I've never seen it? In that room that Kohrek was just in with the 2 fire bars are going clockwise and counterclockwise. Never seen it in there before. just a personal anecdote.
The chat got mad at me now because of what I said. It's talking about old school internet memes. There you go.
What would the world be without those?
Someone clip that so everybody can lose the game at the same time.
All right, the
randomizer
so-called randomizer room. Yeah.
Half magic. I told you it was a game power.
Yes, you did. You did indeed. Man, you've called quite a few things this match.
I am pretty good at calling things. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had one race where I called 3 of the key items in like the exact spots. It was really sick.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I've got to give it up to that. Well done.
All right, look. Well, we still haven't had the big key yet. If big key is actually 20, then you start burning me. I'll let you. All right, Solski has his shovel. He's about to get into go mode. The goodness for him is all he has to do is complete Eastern. So he's not going to be terribly behind behind Tairr and Kohrek.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And I'm pretty sure he's kicking himself now, though. Alright, here we go. Ice Armors for Kohrek.
Oh, missed an arrow. That's 2 missed arrows I've seen today.
Yep, a little tough here, but he gets done.
And
let's see these 3 chests.
Oh, what a disappointment.
There's your 4th bottle, too. Oh, wow. Alright, so we got 5 chests left. 4 on the right side, and the ever-famous tile room.
I at this point, I'm going to be troll and just say I hope it's in tile room. Just because it's funny. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. That's 6 missed arrows on Armos I've seen today.
All right.
That's what you get when you're good racers. The easy things suddenly become difficult, I think. All
right, so we have 4 chests left for Kohrek to open up here until we have to wait for the tile room. Let's see what we got. Chest number 18 is a
All
big
right.
card container. Oh, sorry, that's 19. 20 is a... Oh, no, that was 19. Cane of Verna in 20, and... Oh, it's tile room! Tile room, big
Of course
key!
it is. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Because this seed wasn't trolly enough.
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be the tile room? Oh, lovely. Lovely. Welcome to the tile room, gentlemen.
So he gets 22, you are correct. But, okay, let's just recap what the seed had. So this seed had Shovel in Eastern leading to the bow. This seed had Cane of Samaria. So this seed wants you to go into Skull, get the lamp. Go into Pod, get the Cane of Samaria. Go into Turtle Rock, get Bombos. Go into Meyer, get the last crystal there. To go into the ferry to get the powder, to get the flippers, and then go also into Eastern and get the shovel to get the bow. Have fun, guys.
Yeah, I'm glad you remembered all that. I'm going to be honest. Because I kind of lost track a little bit. So, well done.
And we have the big key on Kohrek's side.
That's quite a seed. That is quite
Tairr
the
is
seed.
one tile room behind. If you guys like to... I know the chat likes to count in Ganon Falls. Well, Tairr is one tile room behind.
How long is that? A minute and a half?
It's like 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's the same 30 seconds that he was behind going in.
I was way off. All right, 30 seconds then. Yeah, fair enough.
And also, interesting to note, we have the SRL channel up. No one has not done yet, so Kohrek and Tairr might be the first ones to finish this race among all of our runners. And we have around 70 runners in this race.
It's looking pretty solid, but it's still close. Anything can change this, which makes me quite happy, to be honest.
And we have our first dot done. Christos Owen has finished 1 hour, 37 minutes, and 34 seconds.
Man, how did you catch that so quick? Wow, yeah, that's... yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, it's Christos Owen. I wouldn't expect anything less. So, good game to him.
It's pretty soon we're gonna start seeing all the ones start rolling in. Chris will probably make his way to the chat because he loves coming into the chat after the races. He'll probably hang out with us for a little bit.
I love hearing from him.
Not with the. We're not gonna have interviews or anything in the daily race. But he'll show up in the this gaming chat.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so Kohrek now one gauntlet ahead of Tairr.
Oh yeah, the entirety of Gauntlet. Yeah, absolutely.
And JCopes4Life about to finally get his shovel, and he's gonna be like, "Really?
Yeah, there's a sword. Yeah,
really?
Yeah. You called that one too. Yeah, the sword slashes of anger. Oh man, but he doesn't know yet that he's gonna get even more angry when he sees what that shovel digs up.
Oh yeah.
Such good handling of the whiz robes.
Yeah, using the Cane of Samaria usually the best way.
Yeah, it's like that. I can do the first room. I mean, I think everyone can do the first room easy, but I still keep messing up that second
hard. He needs to be careful here. He
whoa! Did he just magic cape through the beam?
Yes. Yeah, he just.
That was amazing, dude. He just magic cape, and while the beam went through him, that was incredible.
Meanwhile, we have our second place finisher, Soon, finishing with 139.25.
And Soon, also an incredible player.
Yep, both of those runners are in the top 16 of the tournament, so no surprise there, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely. I guess I'm stating the obvious, aren't I? I've got my mind focused on Tairr, even though Kohrek is technically ahead. Because I was just seeing Tairr do some really good gauntlet and
another top 16 competitor, TGH, finishing in third. And here's the JCopes finally finding his bow, and he is, let's see. He might just bomb everything. Yep, fire rod everything. Burn the forest down.
Burn the world.
Burn the forest down. Alright, Kohrek going into Agatu. El Magus.
He is fourth
Look,
place.
another top 16 competitor finishing in fourth place with a 1 hour, 40 minute, 38 seconds. So top 4 finishers, all competitors in the top 16 of the tournament that is going to reconvene tomorrow.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, this seed was definitely not free.
No, not at all.
Yeah, for the first place to be an hour 39, yeah, it wasn't
That's
what
about an
one
average
might call
time. A little below average for, sorry, a little slower than average inside for standard seed. Yagamoth finishing in 5th place on a 141.40.
Oh, Yagamoth.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Kohrek going to the Ganon fight. And apparently, according to chat, Yagamoth did tile rooms right away.
Oh, good play. Good gamble. What a gamble.
It was a gamble that paid off.
Yeah, great gamble.
Mentizi finishing in 6th place with a 142.03. He's someone that just barely missed out top 16. Now, Kohrek in the Ganon fight. Tairr at Agatu. Solski into Ganon's tower. And JCopes heading up towards getting his last crystal.
I think Kohrek's going to end up in 7th here. 7th or 8th.
Well, we'll see if he gets sniped.
Yeah.
Well, Tairr has the B ready for Ganon. He's going to try to use the gold B strats on Ganon. This is something he likes to do.
That makes me so happy. I hope you're right.
And Kohrek entering phase 4. That's 1 silver arrow down.
Oh, just barely didn't get that silver on them. All right, that's here. He's done. Yeah. All right, good. All right, so it looks like a definite. Yeah, yes. There it is.
Kohrek has 7th place, 1 hour, 43 minutes, and 12 seconds. And Tairr, we talked about him reducing lag with the getting rid of shield, but now he's increasing lag by taking the B out against Ganon.
For funsies,
of course.
I think. Yeah.
He lives for the memes, especially this one.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta love it. Good on him. He's got a full item. Did anyone not have a full item menu in this? No, quite a few people did. My bad. Yeah, Brian was missing from quite a few people for one thing.
Well, Brian was in Ganon's tower.
Oh, right. So it looks like it will be kind of a full inventory for most people then.
Yeah, because...
Good point.
They might... Tairr and Kohrek didn't find the mushroom, but they did find the powder, which is...
As long as it takes up the inventory spot. Sorry.
Haiku type finishes in 8th place, 144.18. And we just saw it on screen, but spoiler alert, Tairr has 9th place with a 144.26. So Tairr getting sniped by Haiku type.
Yeah, just barely got sniped by Haiku type. Yeah. And Ruble? Sorry.
Ruble gets a 144.43.
That's our first 10.
Yeah, I think we had a total of 60-something playing.
Really? More than the open? I'll be honest, I didn't even know.
I'll let you know in a second. We had 74.
Oh, wow.
So 74 runners. We're 10 down, 145 in. Meanwhile, JCopes about to enter Ganon's tower, and I think Solski's about to go to Tairr room.
I'll be honest with you. I wasn't watching Solski. Oh, okay, yeah, he's definitely gonna do Tairr room. Yeah, what else does he have left except those 4? Has he gotten the first 4 chests on the eastern side? Okay, well, he's definitely doing the tile room
now. So
yeah.
Yes or no, whatever.
Yeah, my bad.
We have Salty Fry finishing in 11th with a 145.25. And we have a tie for 12th. Evinitas and Inc None.
Oh, man.
Tying for 12th at 145.55.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's only one tie in the Jet 82, one of my good buddies, finishing at 14th with a 146.13. Another player just barely missed out on top 16. And El Tigre finishing in 15th with a 146.33. And yes, the hint of Archer Boy shooting again for the boy to dig spot and having the bow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
so,
good.
Just for reference, I think we're going to keep the stream up as long until JCopes4Life finishes. He's going to be the last one of these 4 to finish.
Right.
But there's definitely still a lot of runners running. You can go check out the Speed Gaming site, Speedruns Live. You can find all the runners that are left once we're down at this point.
I mean, Solski played a blinder. He just got some bad luck by not checking that Eastern Palace and dig spot. It's the only thing that messed him up there. The only thing.
Apparently, what it looked like in SRL chat, I'm looking, Kyle LPN, another runner who just barely missed top 16, he accidentally forfeited instead of dunning. So he finally gets the dot done. He finishes in 16th place officially with a 147.34.
Oh, right. Yeah, I see that now. Whoops.
He pressed dot forfeit. He would have finished 12th, I think. But he might have pressed the wrong button. I think he might have. Maybe he fell to Ganon. I don't know exactly what happened. Obviously, we don't have to stream up.
Right. We only get. I mean, we're seeing the same 4 players everyone else is seeing on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full heart was on the pedestal, so yeah, we knew it wasn't gonna be anything.
I really wanted it to be the flippers so bad.
I mean, I think we all.
It was my first commentary. I was just like, how nice would it have been if it had been a pedestal seed on my first comp. Anyway, live to dream.
Yeah. Solski doing a good job going through the gauntlet. See where he finishes, and just shout out to all the players that ran this race. They're talking in chat now. I see Ruble, I see Tairr. Check, give him up. Give these runners a follow on Twitch if you don't mind. They're always running, doing great work.
Am I allowed to take a guess?
A guess as opposed to?
A guess on where Solski finishes, because you.
I was thinking that. Yeah. I was thinking Solski's gonna finish around. I would say like 25th.
Oh, I was gonna say 23rd.
All right. Well, we have three more came in real quick here. Meekin.
Oh, dang it!
Mikan is finished. Mikan is finished in 17th place, 149.06. Hippo S 18th, 149.11. Another top 16 competitor, Mr. Barry Bonds, finishing in 19th, 149.19. And another top 16 competitor, Kyung 92, in 20th, 149.40.
My boy Barry Bonds.
And Kyung says he went to GT with 6 crystals. LUL. He probably forgot Eastern, if I were to guess. Because that's definitely something you would forget in this scene, particularly. Solski gonna bless the validation chest.
Yes, thank you, Solski.
That's all he was
man.
doing. That's all he
Thank
does.
you. Well done, my friend.
Dragon Master 283 finishing 21st with a 150.31. What's going to be very impressive is all 4 of the runners we've seen on screen, they'll probably all finish with a sub 2-hour time.
Why is Solski going back down? Okay. Sorry. Solski started charging back down the room where
Minoki
Ganon.
Minoki in 22nd place, 150.49. So you have one more to go until your guess is correct,
Yeah,
right?
I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, all right. I already lose.
Oh, we got the dash smack net. Yes, Solski, do it.
Yes, my man. Single. See if he gets any doubles here. Oh, this looks like a double to me.
Nah, I don't think so. It's too close to the edge.
No. Yeah, my bad.
Oh, you gotta be careful not to fall.
That was a bit scary. I think this will be a single as well.
Yep, he's got it done.
Yeah, I mean, he only had one left. So
Solski gets 27th, 153.15.
Congrats to Solski.
Top half, nothing to be ashamed about there.
Absolutely. I mean, he got a little trolled.
Oh yeah, he got debated pretty hard by that powder.
Yeah, that powder just ugh. I mean, everyone. I think most people in this race got trolled by that powder. The only one
that we saw that didn't really was like Kohrek didn't and Tairr kind of didn't.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, absolutely. Even them, I think it's not like they had any prior knowledge. It's just they just took a chance on it and worked out. Sometimes you just take a chance and it works. And they worked it into their routing. It's probably a better way of saying that.
All right, so Willard has given us the okay to interview the feature runners. So I think we have Solski ready. Let's bring him in here. Kohrek in chat asking where the mushroom was. Mushroom was in the first chest in Ice Palace because the runners that found the flippers cleared both Ice Palace and the swamp fully. Alright. We have now with us Kohrek, we have Solski, and we have Tairr, the 3 runners that we featured that are finished. GG's to all 3 of you. How did you guys like that seed? Let's start with Kohrek since you finished first among the 3. while we get their mic set up, I'll just announce Arroyo's 13, 28th place with 154.50. Bad Moon Z, 29th place, 154.57. And Wolf 38, 30th place, 155.12.
I see Kohrek's very shy today.
Kohrek, are you there? Alright, so Solski, let's start with you. Yeah. Not going to Eastern right after you finish pod.
That hurt.
Yeah.
That's basically the one spot from the God route I was hitting.
Yeah, if you would have done that, you would have been pretty much right on track because you didn't make the right play into going into T-Rock right away after getting that can smart here.
Right, like I went right to T-Rock, got the
Found Bombos there.
found Bombos there,
to
yeah.
mine.
Bombos to Bombos to Meyer, Fat Fairy for Powder for the flippers.
Yeah.
So I was actually surprised flippers were there. I'm like, was that my intended go mode? And then I got worried. So just in case, I made a decision to go to Swamp in case Bo was going to be there. And once it wasn't there, I was like, it's probably not going to be nice, but I'll entertain it. And I was like, well, it's either Quakefish or Eastern or that one chest in Swamp. So I did Quakefish to Eastern and got the shovel, and I knew exactly what was going to be at the big spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Gloin finished in 31st place, 155.34, and Ozapone 32nd place, 156.18. And we see JCopes, he is on to Aganon 2.
Right on.
Would you say that the bow at the dig spot was pretty much the biggest troll of the seed? And I can't really
Surprisingly
think
so, yeah.
Yeah, that
Sorry, I was gonna say I thought I dodged it by going too hair early with the hammer, and then it led to like everything. And
Yeah,
I thought I dodged it, and yeah.
because it's funny because most times when you play this race, you go into Eastern pretty early looking for items, but because of getting the Titans like so early, it kind of led you into a different direction, and you just didn't go into Eastern early enough to find a shovel that led you to the bow.
Right. I mean, if I made that play after pod, it definitely would have been a lot smoother, but decisions were made. I probably should have read it too once I saw Red Cane was at the big chest, but...
All right, Kohrek, you're here now. You ready to talk?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, Kohrek. Congratulations on the 4 runners we featured. You finished first, and
Thank
you
you.
were also
well done.
you had the bow about 30 minutes before anyone else of the 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but first by a long shot, I think.
Now you weren't the first one in go mode. That was Tairr, but you had already finished Eastern. Tairr had not. And that was basically the difference in this race.
Okay. So, yeah, when I got the cane, I knew it was bow locked, and I only had a handful of locations that weren't bow locked yet left. So I thought I was going to find another progression item before I moved on.
Yeah, little did you know that progression item was hidden behind the magic bat, which is hidden behind the pyramid fairy, which is hidden behind going into T-Rock and Meyer quite early.
Yeah, I mean, what a conundrum there.
Yeah,
here's
that
some-
wasn't too... I mean, it was pretty linear for me because I had most of the world cleared out in the one sweep. So, I mean, it seemed like it was going to come down to either the Pyramid Fairy or the Pedestal, and I was just hoping it would be the Pyramid Fairy.
And we have some more finishes here. We have Lyra GG, 33rd place with 57.21. D-Spags in 34th place. John Ross was in 35th. Sir Nico in 36th. And you just saw it on screen. JCopes4Life finishing in 37th place. 1 hour, 58.43. All 4 of our featured runners getting that sub 2 hour run. Congratulations to all of you. And we have another tie here at 38th place. Sailor Jane, Hunter Seeker 42, both getting 38th.
Wow, 2 ties.
159.13.
Wow.
2 ties.
Yeah.
And we're about halfway through now with all these all the runners now. We had 74. We're halfway through with all the done. We have
Oh my
3
God,
came in
another.
a row. S Diesel, Shybox tied for 40th with 159.30, and Tairr in 42nd with a 159.31. 3 runners all dotting all pretty much at the same time.
My word.
All right, we'll see if we get JCopes into here as well, and we got a huge party in here right now. So it looks like maybe we could be wrapping up here. We have another race in an hour, guys. Though we have our Key Sanity race.
Yeah. I mean,
Any of you guys playing that?
Oh, I'm playing it for sure.
Tairr, are you there? Or are you sleeping?
I'm here.
Okay. Are you going to stay up for the key sanity in an hour?
Yes.
Robots don't.
Good man. Good man.
Me and Tairr
What
go back
about
and
you,
forth all
my
the time
fellow?
in the commentary Discord.
NY Rambler?
Don't
You
know
doing
yet.
the key sanity?
I mean,
You don't know yet? Yeah. I don't know
might
for
have to
sure.
sleep. Key sanity for me, it might take me 3 hours, so I might just choose to sleep instead. I'll definitely be watching. And
I'll be
hanging out in
honest,
chat
I'm
for the first
looking
hour.
at 43rd place right now.
Ooh, our boy Clifford.
Yes, yeah.
Our
2
restreamer
hours.
running there for the secondary tournament. Clifford, 2 hours and 20 seconds.
Yeah. And I still think that he finished it about half an hour faster than I would have.
Yeah, this he was
I'll be
actually
honest.
crazy. Haha Cell in 44th, 2 hours 58 seconds, and Brywek 45th, 2 hours 59 seconds, and Gus in 46th, 2 hours 1 minute and 4 seconds. And Dustson in 47th, 2:01:13. Yeah, so pretty solid times from all our runners here because this seed was not free. So many trolls thrown at you in the seed.
The biggest thing that I can't get over was the dig spot.
Yeah,
Just
that's
digging
definitely-
up the bow. I can't get over that.
Yeah, that's definitely the top.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say Pyramid Fairy having the powder.
Yeah,
to the-
yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, that is more trolly than what I was talking about. Yeah, digging up the bow and then Pyramid Fairy with the powder to the bat. Yeah, that's
All right, so the chat's wondering what key sanity is, though. So we just saw a standard mode where you saw the maps and the compasses and the big keys and the small keys were all in their dungeons like they were supposed to be. However, in key sanity, all those keys, all those maps, all those compasses, they're thrown into the pool with everything else. So you have to go around all the different places looking for keys just to progress into dungeons.
yeah, not just you can find them not just in dungeons, but anywhere in the world.
And the only time we really featured it on stream was we had a key sanity exhibition race between Willard and Sakura. And in that seed, interestingly enough, the big key for Ganon's Tower was inside the big key chest in Swamp Palace, where the big key for Swamp Palace was in Ganon's Tower.
Oh dear, I did not see that. That's good. That's some good stuff.
So,
right
so
there.
if you were playing the Ganon's Tower, you don't play the Ganon's Tower big key guessing game at all in key sanity for that reason. But if you were, it was number 23.
I will say that the UI while you're playing Key Sanity does help you out. It's not as difficult. Well, I want to say it's a little bit easier than it sounds because the UI does it does show you which keys you have for where, as long as you know what which normal crystal represents which key
And
that you have. Yeah.
Also, the map and the compass have additional uses where the map will tell you whether or not the map will tell you if the dungeon is a crystal or a pendant, and the compass will tell you how many items you have dug out of that dungeon. And here's some more really quick finishes. Dio Games, 50th place, 202.56. Slav, 51st, 203.07. Nemesis G2, 52nd, 213.16. Claris.com, 53rd place, 203.20. Chloe Prower, 54th place, 203.28. Liminality, 55th place, 203.30. Smashy, 56th place, 203.37. So we're down to not that many players left. About
Yeah, we're just
16 or 17. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of really good
Wow.
times for these runners, I must say. I'd probably be finishing around this time personally.
Yeah, I couldn't. I would be happy to finish around this time, to be perfectly honest. I'm liking the comments that are coming up. I don't want to spoil things, but the comments sort of describe what I imagine people are feeling at this point.
Oh yeah, I mean all the comments are talking like we could talk about some of the comments that are being. Most of the players are they're just upset about either the bow or the flippers, I would assume.
Yeah. That's yep. I think you hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, that's something like that is definitely but not only one item, but two items in really weird locations like that, hidden behind multiple fetch quests and really weird spots. It definitely gets to you.
Yeah, no one wants to go spend 3 minutes to check one item when they can go get 3 items in that 1 minute. Yeah. That's the problem. It's all luck. You heard it from me first here, Speed Gaming. Solo link to the randomizer. It's all luck.
I don't know about it's all luck.
Preach
that.
Preach the conspiracy. Don't take me seriously. I'm obviously kidding. It's obviously skill. And maybe 10% luck.
Feasel or Willard can drag JCopes into the chat because he's ready to be a kind of quick interview in here before we wrap up.
All right.
And Code Lizard finishing 57th with a 203.45. And we now have JCopes4Life with us as well. GG, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. You finished with a sub 2. Definitely was a grind for you. How'd you feel about burning down the forest though once you found that bow, huh?
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. I like that.
There was 2 options left for me at that point. It was either Thieves Town, Big Chest, or the forest. And as soon as I found the forest...
Good thing you didn't go into Thieves Town, Big Chest. That was just the art container.
Oh yeah, that would have been a lot worse. But I was trying to avoid a double dipping Eastern so hard, and then once that was the result of it, I was a little less than impressed. It was quite the interesting seed, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well,
Yeah.
What really trolled I think everybody, at least the 4 of you, was getting the Titan's Myth so early in the Moon Pearl, like 3rd chest or whatever. That led you guys away from checking Eastern first and going to the rest of the world. And of course, it led you to Hera, which gave it a hammer, which led you to the boots, which led you to basically go everywhere. So it was like you never had a chance to dive back into Eastern profitably to get that shovel early.
I almost went in there after I did Palace of Darkness and found the Cane of Samaria. But I figured, well, Turtle Rock's a crystal, which is 100%able at this time. Maybe I should go there. I really wish I wouldn't have left.
Yeah, I think it was Kohrek who went into Turtle Rock 40 minutes in.
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, wow.
T-Rock was actually my first dungeon.
Yeah, it was the first crystal.
Yeah, it was
Kohrek's
his
first crystal.
Crystal. That's right.
That was
Yeah.
Solski.
Yeah, that was me.
How often do you get to say Turtle Rock was the first crystal?
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
That's,
We were saying the exact same thing while we were watching the race. It's like, how rare is it that someone does Turtle
Also,
Rock?
because the other 3 runners all did Thieves Town like right away, so it was like, oh yeah, Kohrek's now doing, and I was like, he didn't do Thieves Town yet. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I did T-Rock into Mire, guys, so I was actually going to go for the reverse boss order, but then I...
Reverse boss order. How lovely would that have been?
It would have been pretty fun.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a category if you want to do it in vanilla.
Well, right. I mean, but just by happenstance in a randomizer. That's great.
Yeah, Vasily
Yeah.
doing those 2, and I mean, like, all right, let's see how the rest goes. Also, Tairr, you decided to feed a like your shield, didn't you?
Yes.
Explain to the runners, because they were a little confused. I think I explained it correctly. You just wanted to reduce the lag, correct?
No.
What do you do for the memes?
I just want to get rid of the shield. I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't blame
That's
you.
understandable.
I don't like the shield either. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, our tracker, he removed the shield once, because they were like, the chat's like, what is Tairr doing? He's trying to get eaten by the lake, like, and they're like, yeah, he wants to get rid of the shield. I mean, duh.
Shields are useless.
Don't say that.
I'm making a stance right here.
For the record, both
Shields are
Solski and JCopes found a mirror shield while they were digging out ice and swamp. Whereas Tairr and Kohrek did not find either of them.
All right.
There's just no out of the order. Any last words from the 4 of you before we wrap up and get ready for Key Sanity in about 45 minutes? I think the room for Key Sanity is opening soon.
Thanks for commentating. It was a fun
Yeah,
race.
Thank you very much.
Well, thanks for running, guys.
Quite the
Yeah,
scene,
thank you
though.
for
I
playing.
enjoyed
It was fun to watch you guys. Sorry to interrupt you.
Wait, one more finish before we go off. Delta 59th place, 209.52. So we still have 15 runners left in the race going on. But however, the SRL channel for Key Sanity will be opening soon. If you guys want to get in on that, head on over to the SRL website and get ready for Key Sanity. You can stay right here. We're going to be featuring something else really quick, 45 minutes. I'm sorry, but let's see. I don't know who's doing the commentary for Key Sanity. I'm bringing it up now, though. You guys ready for who's coming up? Ooh, we got Dr. Bob and Fulajin.
A couple of great commentators, I will say.
Yes, so...
and besides your own self.
I mean, I try.
Thank
I'm
you
sure.
very much.
Thank you for coming. You did a great job to me. Your first time out, definitely you blended right in. You did a great job.
Thank you very much. I
So,
appreciate that.
on behalf of Herbaceous Media, our two great trackers, who are our two great trackers? Our two great trackers were Gandalf the Cage and Indispensable. Okay, I got that. My name is NY Rambler. Chops Dizzle finishing 60th place with 2:10.44. And on that note, we will see you guys in 45 minutes for Key Sanity. Thanks for watching,
Bye.
guys.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.